little different, you know, like que hola, that is very ghetto, you know, very street-like.
And so in a real sense, you had not only an opportunity to go with the president, but to see some of the things that, well, what do you think about in terms of, I think you mentioned the fact that they painted some of the buildings before his arrival, and they resurfaced the streets and et cetera. But overall, what do you think about Cuba in terms of what you saw at that time?
See, the buildings, this is one of the side street, and I'm doing a story about the people, how calm they are, but they are very excited that the president was going to be there, and this is not being fixed at all. This is one of those streets that are like really near the main street where Obama was going to drive through with the motorcade. But you know, there is a long ways to go for the Cuban government and for the country itself to being rebuilt, and it's going to take a lot of money. And
how did the people feel? I mean, how do you see the people in terms of their feelings and their emotions in terms of the president's trip here?
The moment that I saw that you could feel, I still get goosebumps. The emotion was when we were at the baseball game. Because when Obama walked through that tunnel, all you feel was the trembling of the whole thing. It was full of Cuban people, and they were there waiting from 10 a.m. in the morning until he got there about almost 2 p.m. And that's when you felt the energy, and they were chanting and saying his name and moving the flag, and it was very, very exciting moment for the Cuban people to see that. And there was like, when I got out, there were people hanging over the top to see him leaving and to arrive. Yeah, yeah.
And so that was quite an experience with you and your family.
Yes.
Where was your mother at that time? Were the two of you together at all times? Or what?
No. I wasn't. I knew that I wasn't going to be able to see her again. So I just saw her the night we got there on the 19th, the night before. All the press got there the night before he arrived. So I got to the hotel about 8 p.m. and I got to hang out with my mom for 4 hours. That's it.
And so this was about your 5th time to Cuba since you first left Cuba as a child?
Yeah, about 5 times, yeah. Yeah.
And